So I'm revisiting a build I did last season and the season before that, and this build is absolutely nuts. It destroys champions and does an absolute crap ton of damage very easily. I'm talking about a Stasis Hunter build, Revenant, and I'm also using Lament sword, and this sword absolutely rinses champions with so much ease, it's unbelievable. And I'm also going to show you how to get an extra load of damage. So Lament, what it does, it's a anti-barrier sword. It's already got anti-barrier capabilities in there, and what you do with this sword, it's a solar sword. You hold to rev it up, do a couple of light attacks and a heavy attack, and you do an absolute crap ton of damage like so. And on top of that, and I'm going to show you how to be really tanky while using this sword as well, with another forgotten hunter exotics I don't see, but I absolutely love them. Renewal Grasps. Your dust-filled grenades have a much larger effect radius, and then allies inside the dust-filled grenade and yourself take reduced damage from the targets inside the area, and they also deal reduced damage. So with Lament and your dust-filled grenade, perfect for aggressive play. Stick your dust-filled grenade on like that, and then you're already pretty tanky anyway with the Stasis subclass, but you're going to get extra resilience, enabling you to go ham with that Banshee sword. It's absolutely crazy, and as you'll see here, it rinses these champions and these wyverns, and whilst you're in that dust-filled grenade, you're really tanky. So that's the sort of build what this is set up around today, but there's loads to show you. I'm going to show you how to get an absolute load of damage with Lucent Blade, and I'm also going to show you how to put Weakened Clear on. This season it's a 15% debuff, and because we're running an anti-barrier weapon already in our heavy slot, if you're running something like a Forbearance or any other grenade launcher in your secondary, you can apply that weakening effect from Weakened Clear like so. Bang your dust-filled grenade, you've already debuffed him, and you can do an absolute load of damage like so. So applying Weakened Clear with any grenade launcher that you're running, put your dust-filled grenade down for that extra resilience like so, and then you can just go ham with that Banshee sword and just destroy everything. It's exceptional for all different types of champions. Lucent Blade is another one you can add on there. While you charge with light, dealing damage with a sword gives you sword damage for 5 seconds, consuming 1 stack of light. It's a 35% damage increase, and you'll see there I'm charged with light consistently on this gameplay, because on a Stasis subclass you can have Lucent Blade up 95% of the time. It's so easy to have charge with light on a Stasis subclass. I'll show you how to do that. So we've got the weakening effect from Weakened Clear, we've got our resistance from the dust-filled grenade, and we're also going to have a pretty much 100% uptime on Lucent Blade, so you can do an absolute load of damage with this setup. Grim Harvest is one of the main aspects that you need, because what this does, if you defeat slowed or frozen combatants, it's going to create shards like so. If you just watch these, I've got no buffs on the left hand side. I've killed him, create that shard, and now I'm going to be charged with light, and I've also got Font of Might going on for my Stasis weapons as well. Elemental shards, that is the one you need. All them shards that you create, they're going to turn to elemental wells, and then you run elemental charge, becoming charged with light by picking them up. So you're going to consistently be charged with light all of the time with this setup. Now the thing that I see quite a bit is people just using the Lament for anti-barrier champions. It's actually really good for everything in the game, every single champion, it just destroys them. With the Renewal Grasps and the dust-filled grenade, you've got plenty of resistance, and like I said, with the Weakened Clear that you can apply with a grenade launcher with your Lucent Blade, you can absolutely rinse everything in game. So I'm quickly just going to go over the rest of my aspects and fragments, because these are quite important. Grim Harvest, which we've already touched on, this is the one that's most important, as you defeat slowed or frozen combatants, that's going to create the shards. That one, like I said, is quite important. Touch of Winter, what this does, it changes the dust-filled grenade a little bit, it increases the slow field size, and it also puts a stasis crystal on impact as well, so you get like a little crystal there. Dust-filled grenade, I always run a Gambler's Dodge, and then Whisper of Conduction is one that I always run, because what that does, it makes all them stasis shards that you're creating travel towards you, plus it gives you resilience and an intellect boost as well, so that one's super nice. Whisper of Durance, slow from your abilities lasts longer. For those abilities that linger, their duration will also increase, so that one's a really good one with Dustfield Grenade. keeping that slow time as much as possible. Whisper of Shards, defeating a stasis, shattering a stasis crystal temporarily boosts your grenade recharge rate. This one is really important for renewal grasps, because you get that stasis crystal in there. With the touch of winter, destroying that crystal is going to give you a boost to your discipline. Whisper of Rime, all them stasis shards that you create, they're going to travel towards you via Whisper of Conduction, and the Whisper of Rime, them stasis shards are going to heal you and give you a nice overshield as well. And then Whisper of Rending is the bonus one, because what this does, I've done quite a few videos on this season, all your primary weapons, if they're frozen via stasis crystals or your dust field grenade, you're going to do extra damage with Whisper of Rending for all your stasis primary weapons. Everything else that you've got going on with this, like the Whisper of Rime where you get healed from the stasis shards, all contributes towards your survivability. You're going to get loads of healing with Whisper of Rime from all these stasis shards, plus the Lament actually does heal you as well on hits. So it's a really nice little setup, and if you play like with this build for a couple of days, you'll soon get used to it, and you'll soon get used to the sort of loop of play. It's pretty simple. Just throw your dust field grenade down on the floor, make sure you've got your charge with light, which you will have most of the time with this setup like I've said, and then you can just go ham. Really good obviously for things like solar burn, like this nightfall, but it's actually great in everything, and like I said, you are really tanky with this build. I don't think I died once doing this nightfall and all the lost sectors that I did, and you can sort of like get right up in the face. It's a different way of playing, but it's super strong. And the other little mod that I like to run just for this season is counter charge, becoming charge with light whenever you or a member of your fire team stuns a champion. Obviously the Lament has got anti-barrier, so you're always going to have your charge with light up with this as well. This is just another little bonus just to sort of complement the build. It works against every champion, whether you stun them, overload, unstop them, or break the shield with your Lament. You're going to get that charge with light on top of all the other ways with charge with light that we've already been through, so you can consistently, like I said, keep that lucent blade going all the time. So that is the build. I'm going to leave a dim link in the video description. I'll also leave a build card. I'll leave that in just a couple of seconds, but let us know what you think of this build. Tell me what you think in the comments. It's absolutely insane, perfect for all content. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.